Fine.
I look like a nub.
Yeah, you look fine. What are you trying to do?
You got this nub right.
Fucking all you need to do is smile, damn it. Just smile, be yourself. Fucking don't overthink things. Like, oh my God, fucking Eddie. He tells me, oh, I'm on camera. Fuck, no, smile, fucking smile.
Okay, John.
Hey, we get more views with you on the video. Hey, the fucking Jim's barely. Fucking help us, please. Okay, go. Teach me, do the practice.
Teach me grappling. This is Maria. She's happy to be in the video. So John, we're talking about this position. You see it. I'm gonna actually give a Kimura. I don't want to normally give a Kimura, but she's gonna go for the Kimura, and the second she does, I drop to my elbow. I drop to my elbow. I bring my hand inside. You can keep the Kimura, please, for a second. I bring my hand inside here. See that? Now, I want to eventually get to here, but I can't do this yet because she'll start to go on top of me. Like, you don't want that, you know? So, because she might let go of the Kimura when she goes on top, you know what I'm saying? And now she just swept me. So that's not good. So, she goes back. She's got the Kimura. I buried my elbow to the mat. So there's no way, like, try to pull my hand out. Like, she can't. It's too easy. And I'm not using strength. Maria's actually a pretty strong woman. But she's a mighty strong woman. But what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to block her leg so she can't mount. See my elbow in? And then as she does this, the basic move, you can just stay where you are, is to shrimp, escape my leg, and then either put this one on top, or sometimes you can have this one on top, and sometimes I'll even get a lockdown like this. Like, I'll have a lockdown or even an outside lockdown, and basically go here. Just let it on the first one. I'm gonna lock my hands now and pull the wrist out, and then you have a submission. It's really fancy. It's probably not gonna happen. If you get somebody, we're happy. But we're probably not gonna get anybody because they're good. So when she goes like this, before she pulls it behind my back, I bury and I sit down, but I block her leg. And now what's gonna happen this time is because of the torque on her shoulder, she has to turn and face away from me. And now look, I just have a hook in right now. So I put a hook. It looks like I can get her back. But John, just like you know, every time when you're rolling, like John grapples this position that Maria's in all the time. And people try to get John's back. And then you know what they do? They try to get, there's two hooks, and John just kind of hides like Maria is. And then go ahead and walk around and look at the other side. Eventually, I want to get my arm out of here. But my own arm is bent. If I pop my hand through, she goes back, she's got the Kimura. And then John all the time will straight elbow lock people, boom. You know, John's caught me before in that, you know, and tapped me like this. So, you know, you're trying to get on the back and then you're trying to get your elbow out. But if they have a real tight grip on your elbow and you can't retract, this time let me. Like if you can retract your elbow, then we're safe and we're gonna get the back. But man, can you swallow that elbow again? Like this could be a dangerous hold. Even though it looks like I'm on her back and she doesn't have so-called position to get the submission, this is dangerous. I gotta respect this. So in the meantime, while we're back over here, now coming to the back, I have my hand out here. I'm like doing this move, but I'm thinking, if I put my hand through here, she's gonna get me. So I keep my hand back here, safe. So we're both at kind of a, what do they call this? A Mexican standoff? Like.
And I'm a Mexican.
And she's Mexican. So I'm like trying to pull her arm, but don't let me pull your arm out. Like, you know, I can't pull her arm out, but I also can't get her back because look at how my arm is kind of caught. So I can't, it became hard for me to get the back. So then what I started learning and doing is I post and I grip my wrist like this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this hook and I'm gonna put this hook into kind of like a butterfly. I might start with an ankle like this, But eventually, I want to get it like this, here, under the thigh. Now, if I know this looks crazy, again, try to bear with me here. If Maria were to shoulder kind of roll and then fall like right here, she still has the Kimura, and you see how she can break me right there. So go ahead, can you just roll back? You don't know how to go back to the position. All right, we'll start all over. It's kind of good to start all over actually, because then you get to reset your mind on what we're doing. You know, maybe I was here and she started to get her guard and I put my hand on the knee, boom, she goes for the Kimura. And I drop this way, blocking the leg, and you see how I put the hook already this time? Since I know I'm not gonna go to the back, I put the hook right now. But my hand is here and I key lock. Now this time, I never let her jump over me. I'm actually gonna guide her, and I'm gonna put her on her right hip, not on her left. So watch what I do. I put my left foot on the mat, I tip her up, and push her over there. Now watch. I retract my elbow, and now I have the Kimura, plus my right leg is covering her head, so she can't sit up. Like if I was here, she might be able to sit up really quick and turn on top, and then get her elbow out. That happens in scrambles a lot. If you want to block that, you got to straighten out the Kimura. So let's see it again. Just turn. You see what I'm getting at, huh? This is your first time ever seeing this, huh?
I think so.
So watch. I'm playing right here. Maybe I give the Kimura. Boom, I block, and I key lock. Now you turned away to save your shoulder. Now watch how I guide her, John. I lift her, and I push her, and then I retract, and my leg is covering. So now where are you gonna go? Yeah, you can't go anywhere. I might get a scissor choke. If you guys go scissor choke, choking leg gets confirmed. You see the choking leg goes on the bottom of the cross. See, I'm orientated this way, so my left foot goes on top. This is the choking leg. This one always goes on top. Don't do it this way, you won't have power. Right here, squeeze and straighten. Don't bend it. That's not gonna do it. Squeeze and straighten. If their chin is down, like lovely Maria's, then I'm not gonna try to squeeze her jaw. I'll just come up on top and I'll try to get to something like this. Pull it, put it behind the back. Obviously she's gonna hold. I'll pivot, turn, and then go into the arm bar and finish. So, what do you think of that, Maria?
It was good.
Here, John, come here real quick. Because I know you, let me do it one time to you, and then they can see a hulking man who knows how to do Kimuras. By the way, guys, we call John Kimura John. He's like knee bar Mike, but he's Kimura John. But he's also Triangle John lately.
Yeah. Okay.
So he goes here, I drop and block his thigh. Immediately, you see, he can't pull the Kimura out. And what I'm doing, I'm putting pressure on his shoulder the more I lean. See that? As he turns away to go to John's favorite position, I would never, ever, ever try. Go ahead and look on the other side. If I try on John to put my hooks and take the chance of letting my arms and try to pull it out, John will let it out, and then he's gonna push his butt back. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes you jump sides?
Yeah.
You just keep the Kimura and then you push your butt. Yeah,
go
and
this
you jump
way.
over. Yes.
Wait, sorry, bro.
That's all right. We got to get John warmed up. And then he goes there, so jump back. So I would never try to play this game with somebody as strong as John and as good at Kimuras. So my hand's back here. See the key lock. I already have this on video, guys, but this is another teaching lesson, same stuff. Sometimes it's good to review. Now, once I'm here, John, try to move. Try to jump over my body. You see how I'm not letting you? Now look at how I turn you over to that side. And now I put him in a Kimura. My elbow retracted. And then here's the other stuff. If you don't want a guy to come on top of you, even if I didn't have my leg over his head, you guys cannot pull the Kimura. You have to straighten your elbows and bend his elbow. When he turn on top, now he can't turn on top. when you pull the Kimura, like let's say you're trying to pull it to put it on the mat, he's just gonna get up. You see? And then now you end up like this, and he breaks your lock, and he's on top of you. So make sure you straighten the elbows on the Kimura, hip escape a little, cover his head. Maybe a scissor choke, maybe not. Maybe I just get up, and we get up into a classical Kimura finish position, turning it into arm bars. So now you do it to me, because you were in the situation today. So remember guys, classic jiu-jitsu stuff happens all the time. The person on the bottom is playing half guard and they're on their side. And a lot of times they start to recover the guard and that gets the response of hand on the knee. Your low position, low. Yeah, like this. Now the guy goes for the Kimura. It's not the only way, but it's very common. Because when John's like this, if I were to do this, John might try to put his hand on my knee and take his hand, crossface is gone. I go for Kimura. Now I'm trying to Kimura you, John, pushing stuff over my knee and hide your arm and drop. Now remember, block the leg. Don't let him mount you. And then now that John's about to hurt my arm, go ahead and lay back, John. I gotta turn the leg to survive. And then John takes that key off on my hip. Now John, you can never let me jump to get to a good Kimura. So if I try to roll, you gotta maneuver me to this hip. And then now, no, don't get on top. Retract the elbow, and you got a Kimura. It's right there.
There you go.
There it is. But your leg should already be covering me, so I can't do this.
Okay.
Straighten the arms. Now look, and cover the head. Okay. Yes.
Can we rewind that?
We gotta rewind it. Please. Let's go. Here, look. Look. This is actually the opposite. So now you come on top.
Right. Fucking crazy. Oh, sorry.
Sometimes we all get a little lost here. My guard's coming in. He goes here. I go Kimura. Boom.
I go elbow down.
He drops down. Now look. Once I'm here, guys, look. I'm kind of caught. See my hand? I don't want him to pull my arm like behind my back. So now I'm like trying to figure out. I want to jump over John's body. To be honest, I would love to jump to side control, but when I try, John, you're gonna walk forward and throw me to the other hip and cover my head with that leg. Yes, and John, the arm goes. Yes, straight. It's hard because you see the Kimura, but then it's too late. Yeah. You know, you're seeing it. You're like getting there, and then you see it.
Yeah.
In the next one, you're gonna see it as it's going. You're gonna go, oh, I already see it. One more time, okay? One more time. Here, keep this. And then backward rolling. Okay? This isn't it. This isn't it. It's my turn.
Sorry.
You ready? Here. Just okay, keep it.
Okay, let me do it.
Yeah, no, just keep it. Okay, now look, come on top. Oh, there we go. Okay. Relax, John.
I'm relaxed.
You gotta let my elbow come out.
Okay.
All right, now go.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I'm on that hip. I'm on that hip. Boom, I got it.
Now you ready?
Right here. I got it.
Now don't let me jump over you.
No. As soon as I let go.
Walk forward. Yeah! And you got the Kimura.
I got him.
Ah, yeah! Now finish me from here. You have the choke. Right there. Or what if my chin's down?
I'm just gonna come up on top, right?
Come up and finish. You can go there too, but I'm locked, right?
Yeah.
So maybe go north-south Kimura. Or that one too. Yeah, that's a good finish. And finish it.
Oh, yeah.
Good. John gave out the little bonus, the little lace.
There's a little extra there, huh, Brian?
Yeah.
A little extra.
Did you serious? You just got better, right?
Yeah, I got better.
Yeah.
Well, because I was in that position today, and I was thinking, I know I need to be doing something else. When I had Greg in that, and it was stuck, but if I'm thinking, I need the training.
This is pretty advanced. So I'm not trying to claim it's like the most advanced thing you're ever gonna see, but I'm just being honest though. Like if you guys are white belts or blue belts, like and you're just starting in your journey, it might be a little ahead where it's gonna take a lot of reps to even get there. And I always hesitate the reason why I'm speaking in the manner I'm speaking, because I want you guys to have success. And a lot of people give me messages like, hey, the moves you're showing to me are really helping. But when I show an advanced technique like this, I know what's likely going to happen. Most of you guys are going to screw this up. So you're going to mess it up, and then, you know, if you mess it up and you give up, you're going to go, well, that move doesn't work. Coach Brian didn't show me a very good technique. I'm telling you, it's just putting some time and some effort and some work. And if you're having problems with the Kimura, just the basic defense, maybe you should just go with the basic defense. Until then you'll reverse it.
Next level, yeah.
Yeah. So the bait, and by the way, so what do we mean? Really quick, guys, this is the easier stuff. Look, he goes Kimura, just bring it here. You don't have to fall down. Just slide your knee forward. Look at my left knee. I slide it forward, and then I pulse against his hip, and I key lock on my wrist. A lot of people do this with their hands locked, but I'm telling you, I'm kind of a smaller guy, even though I'm getting this gut as I get older. You're not always strong enough to just do this. You're not, okay? John is a strong guy. He's stronger than me. When John tries to go towards his back and he pulls it, and I'm trying to, like, I'm gonna end up here, and John will eventually roll me. Keep going. Like, he'll flip, use the Kimura. Yeah, I just go this way. Keep Kimura. And then he'll come up on top, and then I'll get tapped. So this little tip will help the little guys of the world, but he works better with the big guys. Remember, when he goes here, I slide forward, and I shift, and I post. Anywhere from his rib cage to his hip to his thigh. It all depends on what you can reach. So if you're down here by the thigh, but you can't reach your wrist, move your hand up. Grab your wrist, squeeze, and then now when I pull, I leverage. And then once you're here, you can grab or under, hold, over, under, and then you just pull up and you tap them. The majority of the time in real world, the guys that are trained, they're gonna limp arm once they feel the danger, and then you're back in. Okay, you're back into, like, don't get Kimura again. That's easier for you guys that are super basic. Practice that one. And then when you guys like reach a level, I would say, like, you know, maybe like a 4-stripe blue belt, or you're a purple belt and up, start doing the fall down, create this Kimura to Kimura counterattack. I know I really stretched this video out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these details. That's why I do this channel. I want to make sure that it's not just anything. So, Maria, did you learn?
Yes, I did.
Okay. After the video's over, I want you to show me this. You gotta show. She went like this. She shook her head and went up and down.
Like a diagonal.
Yeah, she was like, no, yes,
A happy medium between no and yes.
So anyway, thank you guys. John, you're the man.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
That was good.
We'll see you guys next time with more
Thank
great
you, guys.
stuff. Out.